Everyone at this town hall, just calm down.
You and everyone else on city council are money-grabbing fools who want to run us out of our homes. Man, when was the last time this council actually invested into Eastwood Heights? Huh? Y'all listening? When was the last time there was actual funding for development and community growth?
The problem, as we've stated, is that city government does not have enough resources and manpower to continue funding the entirety of this neighborhood, especially the public housing. The buildings are old, and the community, well...
Say what? What? Did you say enough resources? Y'all just raised taxes and spent $3 million on police cruisers and trucks. And you're telling me there's not enough to even do a little upkeep or a little repair of this neighborhood?
I don't think so.
No. You've got it all wrong. We just want to do what's best for Eastwood and all of its citizens, and make sure our money is being spent for the benefit of the entire city.
Y'all don't care about us, Mr. Mayor.
We are just temporarily pausing funds until we decide what the best move is.
Man, we know what's up. We know y'all just want to tear it down.
Yeah.
No, you all are not listening. If you weren't so busy killing... No, I'm gonna say what I was going to say. If y'all Negroes weren't so busy killing and robbing each other, then maybe this council would listen more. As of now, we are going to pause spending in Eastwood Heights until we can determine our next steps. This town hall is over.
Did she really just say that? What? Seriously?
Now, I said what I said. Y'all, it is over. Sit down. Now, y'all need to take yourselves out of here. It is over.
Finally, some peace and quiet.
I really do love the artwork in this building. It reminds me of the artwork of Sicilians. I especially like this painting in particular. The volcano, lovely touch.
Mr. Wells, who let you in?
Doris, of course. And come now, Mr. Mayor, you can call me Vance.
Only if you call me Carlton.
Fair enough.
So, why are you here exactly? I'm kind of busy at the moment.
Right to business. You know, that's why I voted for you, Mr. Mayor.
Yeah.
Seriously, you have done more for local businesses in this city than any mayor before you, and for that, I thank you.
Go on.
Well, I came here because I heard the city is having a funding problem of sorts. I believe I can help. As you know, at Wells Corp, I'm always looking to expand and help grow Eastwood. My father, Jim, had always dreamed of this city becoming a haven, a premier destination for people all across the country.
Okay, and?
Right here is Eastwood Heights. Low-income housing project built in the 70s. But you know, I see something more. Imagine this, if you will. Luxury apartments. A movie theater where families can come together. An entertainment driving range where people can relax and golf. A shopping outlet with the finest stores. Hotels, banks, you name it.
Interesting.
Top tech companies coming here. Universities paying city government millions for campuses. Sports teams. The possibilities are endless, and it's right here, in the center of Eastwood.
Yes. I think I can see it.
It will completely boost the economy of this region and position Eastwood as one of the top cities in the state, all thanks to Governor Bigsby. Oh, excuse me. I meant Mayor Bigsby.
I'm flattered. What's the cost?
All I ask is that you allow me to buy this area from the city so I can transform it into a metropolis. I'm willing to pay absolute top dollar.
I don't know. It's been owned by the city for decades and...
I understand completely. I know you're concerned with reactions, but actually, this might be what's best for the city right now. Considering some of the people that occupy that particular area. Look, I'm just looking to make a win-win. And I happen to know some investors looking to support local politicians with aspirations for a higher office. And I heard they may be funding the entire campaign if this deal can go through.
Interesting.
Now, I know you've had some troubles lately, but I can assure you this. If you can help us, I have some friends that can help you. So what do you say, Governor Bigsby?
We have always been focused on improving the lives of our citizens and communities. And with that in mind, I'm very excited to announce a new building project that will bring about a thriving new Eastwood, full of new opportunities, new businesses, and increased revenue for the city as we continue to transform into a thriving metropolitan area.
What does this mean for the people living in these neighborhoods?
It means they will have new opportunities to explore better housing options in the transformed Eastwood Heights. Now is not the time to look at the past. It's the time to look forward to our bright future. We are ushering in a new era of prosperity. The City Council and I have thought thoroughly on what this means for the city, and we'll be taking a final vote on this decision at the end of this week.
What are we going to do?
They're trying to kick us out of our homes.
And where are we supposed to go?
Segregation, mass incarceration, gentrification. All the same, man.
I told y'all, he's not my mayor.
Now just hold on, everyone. We're going to figure something out.
What are we supposed to do, Pastor?
You know how city council is. They'll approve anything remotely profitable in a heartbeat.
This is exactly why voting is useless.
I know many of you are concerned about your homes as you should be, but I know that if we put our trust in the Lord and voice our concerns, everything will be all right.
Easy for you to say, Pastor. You live in the suburbs.
They're literally trying to wipe us off the face of the map. And they say all lives matter. Bunch of...
Man, what about my home? My neighborhood? Y'all seen the prices of apartments? It's gonna be almost impossible to find somewhere affordable to live.
We have to believe that things will work out, even when it doesn't seem like it will. We need to pray about this. Prayer is great, Lord, but faith without works is dead. What we're gonna do?
We could do a march.
A march?
Shoot. Man, you ain't about to have me out there walking.
Pastor Harris, can I take the mic?
Go for it, John Mark.
Hello, everyone. As someone that grew up next to Eastwood Heights, I care deeply about the people of this neighborhood. I remember going to Joe's Rib Shack on View Street after church on Sundays. Joe was always joking me for my suits being a little too big. And I used to hang out at Ragman's Bowling Alley. I was the one to discover that it's almost impossible to get a strike on lane 3. But most importantly, I remember the people. The kind, the loving, the people that deeply cared about you and what you had going on. The ones that would do anything for you, no matter what you asked. There's so much to this neighborhood that I would miss if it was all just taken away. One thing this city hasn't seen from us is unity. Now, we fought each other, pitted ourselves against one another, and they don't think that we can come together and agree. But I believe a march of people from all races in this neighborhood will spark something. They believe we're divided, But I believe that a march of unity will tell a different story.
We just can't get out there and march and not have terms. They need to see our frustration.
And they will. We are going to march and show them that they cannot tear down without first building up. That they can't just destroy without first taking care of the basic needs of their citizens. So who will join me to march to save Eastwood Heights? I said, who's with me?
I'm with you, John Mark.
Let's start spreading the word.
Hey, did you hear about the march to save Eastwood Heights? Come on out this Thursday.
All right, you betcha. Who said I ain't out here handling my business? Them boys must be kidding. Tripping off the game, probably took the shot and missed it.
Did you hear about that march this Thursday? Child, we gonna save the neighborhood. Come on out. And this John Mark boy, he fine. Have a blessed day. And how's that Chardonnay?
Built this land with his hands.
Hey, girl, did you hear about the march to save Eastwood Heights? Come on out this Thursday. It's finna be poppin'.
Then they sell it to these babies like they Gabba and they probably that ain't cool.
What's good, Eastwood? It's DJ Flavor. Make sure you all come out to march to save our good old Eastwood Heights neighborhood. They're trying to tear it down, but we trying to build it up. Shout out to the man himself, John Mark, for leading the way.
Man, I'm the man. What you saying? I'm the man. What you saying? Understand? I'm the man. What you saying?
Help us save Eastwood Heights. Join our march. Hey, hope to see you there. God bless you. Hey, here's a flyer. Help to save Eastwood Heights. Hey, Kai. Kai.
Yeah.
Hey, man. We would love to have you join us for the march to save Eastwood Heights on Thursday.
A march? Nah, man. It didn't work in the 60s, and it won't work now. I'm good.
Okay, then. If you change your mind, here's a flyer.
Yeah, whatever.
Hey, where you guys headed?
We're going to see this white lady talk.
Huh?
All right. Did everyone finish this week's reading assignment?
Looks like that's a noun.
Okay. Well, we're talking about a passage from Gulliver's Travels. Can anyone tell me from the passage what type of sentence introduces the passage?
Why are you so white? Like white.
Whiter than a ghost.
As I was saying, in the passage...
Nah, but for real, why are...
Alright, guys. She's had enough.
Whatever.
As I was saying, in this passage, who is the subject of the sentence?
Gulliver's?
Yes. And what is Gulliver doing in this passage?
He's trying to escape.
Yes, exactly. You're getting it. When we look at these passages, we examine the subject, the verb, and other clues that give meaning to what the passage is really about. Then we can draw meaning from it and really be able to understand what we're reading. Don't forget about next week's passage. We're going to talk about comparisons.
Huh. Sarah West. Good to see you out here.
Hey, John. Listen, sorry, I didn't mean to come off so...
Rude?
Yeah, I just get passionate.
Hey, no worries. But you have a reading program? That's awesome.
Yeah, the rec center has allowed me to help these kids learn reading, since a lot of them are not getting much help at home or are behind at school. I'm trying to get funding so we can bring on more people and have the program in more neighborhoods. Reading is one of the most important activities I believe anyone can do.
Man, I wish I had that growing up. I always struggled a lot with reading, but I was a really great listener.
That's great.
Oh, and we're doing a march this Thursday for Eastwood. We'd love to have you join us. Here's the flyer.
Yeah, I'll think about it.
Nice. Well, good luck with the program.
Yeah. Thanks. Okay, where's the directory? Finance. There it is.
Miss West!
Mr. Mayor?
Sarah West! So good to see you.
Hey. How do you know me?
I saw you at the courthouse the other day. And I may tune into your live stream every now and then.
Oh.
Great American values you're pushing.
Thank you.
What brings you to City Hall?
Well, I was just about to talk to the finance department about...
Actually, could you step into my office? I need your help with something.
Oh, sure.
Right this way.
Okay.
Sarah, I need your assistance. Have you heard of the new Eastwood building project?
I think I've heard a little of it.
Essentially, this project is transforming the Eastwood Heights area into a mecca for families and tourists to help boost our economy.
I just came from that area teaching a reading class.
Really? The Heights is one of the roughest parts of town. Vandalizing businesses, killing people in their own neighborhoods. It's a shame. This new project is going to bring so much stability for that area and leave it better than it ever was.
So, is this program removing people out of their homes? What's the goal of City Council here? Just trying to get a clear picture.
Well, the truth is, we're going to provide vouchers for good, honest people in that area. Give them opportunities for even better housing. And actually, what I need is your help to spread the word about this. Show how it will be a positive change for the community, especially in times like this. And you know what? I can make sure your nonprofit gets the funding it needs. Love what you're doing. Could you do that for me?
Wow. Thank you. Yeah, I can do that. But did you hear about the march?
A what? A march? Chief, what do you mean, a march?
Mr. Mayor, you approved it.
What do you mean I approved it?
You signed the permit giving the church the permission to hold a march through the city.
I just hand papers to Doris and have her then sign for me. I don't have time to look over everything.
Well, maybe you need to.
I need to what?
I mean, it's organized by the local church. That's a bad look if we try to shut it down.
Take the permit.
Under what cause?
Tell them they submitted the permit request too late. I don't know. Use your imagination, Chief.
I think this is gonna get out of hand really fast. And we don't want another protest.
Hello.
Mayor Bigsby, good to hear your voice.
Leave me alone for a second. Hi, Vance. Good to hear from you. How's everything?
Good, but what's the deal with this march?
March? What march?
This march to save Eastwood Heights.
Oh, that march. Not even a concern.
Well, I hope not, Mr. Mayor, because if this interrupts my plans, you can consider your campaign canceled.
I want you to rescind that permit and make sure no one walks down Main Street anywhere near City Hall. Period.
Everyone, we will be beginning the march to City Hall in about 5 minutes. Please hold tight. John, I believe in you and this march, but what if things don't work out?
Hey, you said it yourself, Pastor Harris. All things are working together for our good.
Pastor Harris? John Mark? Man, it's a long way from the back.
Hey, what's the matter?
Our permit. It got rescinded.
What?
They said we didn't turn it in on time. What are we going to do?
Lord have mercy. We could talk directly to City Council. Go to the local news stations. We could,
We're gonna do it anyway.
What?
Our neighborhood's on the line. We gotta do something that's gonna get their attention.
But John.
All right, everyone, settle down. Our local government has decided to revoke our permit. But that's okay, because we're gonna march anyway. And throughout this march, we're gonna march arm in arm with each of our neighbors until we reach City Hall. We're gonna wear tape over our mouths representing the voiceless. Those on the ends will hold signs voicing our concerns, and people might yell. But I don't want you to respond back. You are not the lower class citizens. You are not the less than. You are all created equal and made by a creator that loves you just the same. So today, we're gonna march for hope. We're gonna march for freedom. And we're gonna march for Eastwood. Now let's go.
Let's hope we don't get shut down.
We won't. The whole state will be watching.
Let's face the facts, John. All eyes are on you.
Come on. We are live here near Founders Park in downtown as a crowd of gatherers march their way down Main Street towards City Hall. Arms locked together with tape over their mouths, this crowd is marching to save Eastwood Heights, which they claim the Eastwood City Council is attempting to tear down.
Amar.
What's good, Kai?
I want you to go down there, check things out for me.
Keep an eye out. All right, you got it.
All right, y'all sound good. Y'all sound good. Come on, bring it in.
Thank you guys so much for tuning in. It's Sarah West here, and as you can see behind me, there is a crowd of protesters marching against our city council. They claim they're trying to tear down and demolish Eastwood Heights, but here's the thing. The city will be providing vouchers for these citizens to still live in Eastwood.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, shaking it off. Shaking it off. Shaking it off. Just shaking it off. Just shaking it off. Shaking it
There it is, City Hall. This is it, John Mark. But here come the police department.
Trust and believe.
So what are you gonna do, Chief? We're ready to move in.
I don't know yet, James. Hello?
Chief! Why hasn't this thing been shut down yet? Arrest everyone! I'm meeting with the council in 10 minutes!
I know, sir. I just think given the climate with the case, it's gonna look bad.
I don't need any interruptions. I want you to get this.
My brother lives there. Let them pass.
Sir.
You guys are clear to go.
Praise the Lord!
See? Trust and believe.
You ever thought about pastoring?
All right, let's call this meeting to order.
I'm itching to get this vote in. Let's go.
Do you see what's going on outside?
Come on, we have some voting to do.
Look!
No.
City Council members, we are gathered here because we believe in this city. We believe that Eastwood is more than just big business and profit. It's about having fair opportunity and a level playing field for all. We believe that citizens in Eastwood Heights have a right to live in Eastwood Heights. If this council believes that it's more profitable to tear down this community but not take care of its citizens, or invest in its schools, or block housing loans, then what precedents are we setting?
Wow, this guy is something else.
We don't need more handouts. But we do need to know that this city cares about us. So all we ask is that you reconsider the details of this project. And before you tear it down, you help build it up. Thank you.
Interesting.
Maybe he's right.
Well, that was an entrance.
So, I guess it's time we vote. All in favor of moving forward with the Eastwood reconstruction project, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Due to an overwhelming voice of concern from you, our citizens, the council has decided not to move forward with the project in order to evaluate other options that benefit all citizens fairly.
Way to go, John.
John Mark, go ahead, John Mark. Do that.
John Mark? John Mark?
Yeah?
Hey. Look, I didn't realize the mayor wasn't telling me the whole truth about the project. It's awful what they planned on doing.
It's all good. Just gotta stay up to date in our reading, right?
Right.
John Mark and Sarah West are working together? Oh, nah. That ain't it.
I can't believe you let this slip through. You had one job. It was perfect. Just let me tear down that area and rebuild.
Well, perhaps if you contribute to reconstruction, we can work something out.
The deal was demolish that area. You can't even keep your own city under control. I could run this town better than you. Consider the deal off.
Not now. What do you want, officer?
Listen, I'll make this brief. I just wanted to let you know that I'm here for you if you need me. I'm all about keeping the peace, and I would love to make your job as easy as possible. Is there anything I can do for you, sir?
I want you to find out everything you can on John Mark.
Thank you for listening to The Miseducation of John Mark. Episode 4, The March, was written, directed, and sound designed by Joshua Williams. Produced by Evan Carrington and Joshua Williams. Starring Justice Hall, Glenn Perkins, Dennis Frazier, Trayvon Foster, B.K. Dawson, Adrian Justice, Christina Connerton, Bio Soriano, Cameron Peters, and Jonathan Dowerman. Additional voices by Candace Heidelberg, DJ Davis, Jim Stewart, Emily Rogers, Joshua Williams, Jackie Adondas, Rodney Green, Jalen Barnes, Greg Mays, Ryan Elwin, and Jasmela Lang. Music by August Wilhelmsen, Dream Cave, Arthur Benson, Trailerworks, DJ Dents the Rooster, Bonnie Grace, Caleb Childress, and featuring I'm the Man by Legend and Shaking It Off by Keycentric. The Miseducation of John Mark is a C-Space media production. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a rating and review and share it with a friend. Keep up with the production by signing up for our email list at whoisjohnmark.com or following us on Facebook at facebook.com/whoisjohnmark.